morning, chat. What's going on with you? What is going on? How are you today? How are you? What's going on with you? I am just going to switch up my board on this one. Let me just see. Yes. How are you doing? Yes, we are going to go live. Oh my goodness, we are going to go live, exercise and learn. Yes. Exercise and learn. Yes, we're just going to do this. Good morning, you guys. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, you guys. Good morning. I'm a little behind today. Yes, how are you doing? Whew, I need to change my little bio. I'm just realizing that. All right, good morning, you guys. How's it going? It has been a rough weekend for me a little bit. I've had a lot of crazy stuff going on this weekend. You know, crazy for me, probably mild for everybody else. But anyway, hey Gina P, how are you? Welcome back, girl. How are you? Hello, hello. I'm gonna give you a hand clap first thing this morning. I have my treadmill now, so you guys, you know, I switched out. I use my stair stepper so much, I broke my stair stepper, you guys, and so now I get on here and I walk with a stair stepper. I mean, I walk with a treadmill now for about 15 minutes, and then we do kettlebell swings. All right, so that's what's going on. I just want to make sure you guys can see me pretty good and everything is going well. So how is everybody this morning? What's going on with you? Ty, what's up? Divine morning, Ty. Divine morning. How are you, girlfriend? How's it going? How was your weekend? How you doing? You know what I mean? How are you? Yes, we're gonna go ahead and get started, you guys. Oh my gosh, make sure you are drinking, your water today. Make sure you are hydrating. Your girl is just, I'm coming down, you know, a little bit more. As you guys can see, I'm melting it away. Oh, I have to turn my switch on. I just set this thing back up. I just set it up. For the weekend, I put away my treadmill, and then I have to come back on and set up everything. Yes, yes, you're on the treadmill. Oh my goodness, you're a little under the weather this weekend. You know, yeah, on the treadmill today for 30. I feel you, me too. You know, I talked with my daughter this weekend, and sometimes I'm somebody who I enjoy talking to my family and things like that, but at the same time, I sometimes it can be overwhelming for me. It can be a lot, and so I just have felt a little drained towards Sunday. I felt a little bit drained, and so yeah. So guys, so far I wanted to give you guys a weekend update. I want to put this up here, but I don't want it to knock off my stuff. So let's see if that works. I wanted to give you guys a weekend update. You guys, you know I walk I do about three miles an hour. So we're going to get it up to 3 miles an hour. We do this for 15 minutes, you guys. We do this for 15 minutes, and then we go ahead and we do our kettlebells, okay? We do some punches, hands to elbows to knees, and then we go ahead and we come back on here for 15, okay? So that's what we do. All right, so I got my speed going. I feel pretty good. I wanted to give you guys a weekend update. I did something, you know, I'm always talking to you guys about getting out of your comfort zone and trying something new. I'm always telling you guys this. Well, this weekend, I got out of my comfort zone and taught not one, not two, but 3 vision board classes, okay? I literally taught 3 vision board classes this weekend, okay? I am so proud of myself because in teaching 3 vision board classes, I did something I have never done before, okay? And you know I'm always, whenever we're in class, wherever we're doing our little workout / class, I'm always talking about stuff, getting out of your comfort zone, facing your fear and all of that. And I like to say, like, I'm not going to tell you to do something that I'm not doing myself, right? I'm not going to tell you to do that. And so I taught 3 vision board, how to use a vision board class over the weekend. Two of them were on both YouTube and UYT and TT, and one was on TT only. Okay. And thank you for liking the live. Thank you for liking the live. I can't see that far today, but thank you so much for your support this morning. But it was such a blessing to come and teach people, okay? And so I wanted to share that with you guys this morning because I use vision boards, but not only that, I'm a publisher and writer of vision boards. Oh my goodness, I got some fan club news. Let me hit pause for a second. Let me hop off. Yeah, Chicago, thank you. Thank you, Chicago Human Potential. Thank you for getting number 5 in the fan club. I know I could see that. Let me just hit a cheer. You guys, I got me some fan club love today. I got some fan club love today, you guys. Yes, I'm gonna move you up a little bit so I can see a little bit better. Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Thank you for that this morning. We're going to go ahead and keep going. Yes, you walked out. You walked. That's great. I'm sorry that you're a doodle cousin. How are you? You know what, you guys? I had a confession. I didn't do a whole lot of exercise this weekend. I did not. I was just working and doing stuff. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes by creating a show to come on and say every morning I'm going to come and work out, it will push you to do stuff. You feel what I'm saying? All right. So I'm back to my 3.2. So guys, as I was sharing, I taught 3 vision board classes. The first one was how to be intentional using your vision board and how to use a vision board map when working on your vision board. The second vision board class was how to use affirmations with your vision board. And your third one was how to overcome fear using a vision board. Y'all, your girl was on fire this weekend. I was on fire this weekend, y'all, because I literally felt, and they were like hour-long classes, y'all, and it just felt so good to share my knowledge with people about how I have used them and how if you're trying to transform your life, if you're dealing with different things that you're afraid of, y'all, it felt so good to help somebody. And I don't know how many people were helped. A lot of people came in. I think I had 1,000 views on one. Like, I've had good, people checking it out. But when I tell y'all, it felt good to help somebody. It felt fantastic. Good morning, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. We're doing our first 15 minutes on our treadmill. I am doing 3.2, but you know what? You guys got to hit pause again. I know I'm setting everything up. I got to put my incline on. So this treadmill is so simple to use, but it has a manual treadmill, and I was like, this is feeling a little bit light. I don't feel like I'm getting my challenge as much as I would like to. So I'm like, must be something wrong. You know what? Your girl Yasmin, I forgot to doggone put my my incline on. So let me go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to do that right now. So just give me a second. All right, boom. All right, so everybody, you have that pin. So with this treadmill, just to show you guys how easy it is, when I lift this thing up, I can lift it up with one hand, okay? And then this right here, just to show you guys, this is how simple it is. You just pull those little legs down and it raises you probably about 5%. I would imagine it's about a 5%. It probably says it somewhere. I have no idea. All right, okay, so we got that. All right, let me drink some water. Good morning, Juan Campos. Welcome back. I feel like I seen you somewhere. All right, Night Shadows. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are working out today. I got my vinegar water going. Make sure that you are hydrating. Okay, now good. We're good. We have our incline going. We now have our incline going, guys, okay? So I just want to make sure. And we're back at 3.2 and we're on our incline. Now this feels a little bit more challenging, okay? So on Fridays, guys, I take this treadmill, I put it over there in my closet, right? I take up my little yoga mat that I've been using as a track. I put all of this stuff away. I put everything away, okay? And I'll put this in the closet, but then I'm supposed to bring this out or whatever. But I put it away. So every Monday, I have to reset up everything, which is why I didn't have the incline set up. Okay? All right. So yeah, and so my weighted vest update. My heavier vest has arrived. I have to pick it up from my office. So I'm going to do that when I get off with you guys. Okay? Because again, we're doing experiment on do you lose weight fast or faster using a weighted vest, an incline treadmill, walking, every day. So that's what we're trying right now. Now, weight loss update. I have come down a little bit more. Now, probably about a half a pound. But here's the thing. Because this is probably too much information, but I'm going to share it anyway. Women know around your menstruation, you retain water. And so I am retaining water right now. Okay? So probably after a few days, it'll probably be a little bit more, which will be great for 1 week results for this particular exercise. Okay? So I'm going to keep you guys posted on that. All right? We are moving along. We are doing our start your day with a win workout. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for tapping the line. Is that you, Princess? I gotta see. I couldn't see. The name went up so fast. When I have stuff pinned, you can't see it as much. You can't see it as fast. So good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. You guys know this has been weeks. This has been months that I have been showing up for us and showing up for our community. I have not given up. I'm over 10 pounds down, and I'm just keeping on going, okay? And the thing that I want people to realize is you do not have to do everything on other people's time, okay? You do not have to do everything on everybody else's time. You can do it on your own time, okay? Meaning that pace yourself. Find your groove, okay? I love that I'm focused on, okay, Yasmin, 1 foot in front of the other. Stay doing what you're doing, okay? If you're somebody who's looking for a simple at-home workout that is effective to bring your weight down and keep on going, this is probably something that you can say, okay, I can start walking every day. Okay, I can start doing some kettlebells. I can throw a weighted vest on. Now, this weighted vest, you guys, is only 8 pounds, okay? What the recommendation is 10% of your body weight. So this is way too light for my particular body weight, okay? But, I don't know, I bought this thing years ago, and so I just had it. Okay, but that's why I'm upgrading to a heavier one so we can see. Good morning. Good morning there. Is that Penny Hall? Somebody Hall? I can't see it all the way. Good morning, good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys, we can pump our arms and get this thing going on. Okay, we always have a topic. We have a topic for every episode, so you have a reason to come back beyond working out. Good morning, good morning, good morning. We are, the topic for today, gratitude journal. Does anybody know what a gratitude journal is? You know, does anybody know? Is that Miss B? Is Miss B in the building? Hey, Miss B. Hey, Miss B. Good morning, welcome in. Does anybody know what a gratitude journal is? All right, I see some hearts over there in the chat. Yes, thank you so much for tapping up the live, for liking it up. See if we can get on my Y2 side. Can we get 50 thumbs ups today? Is that possible, YT? Can we get that? Can we get 2,000 over here on my TT side? Let's see if we can make it happen. I am already at 10 minutes on this treadmill. Now, the great thing about this treadmill or whatever is you can hit pause. You can hit pause, do something, whatever, come back, push play or whatever, or go or whatever, and it's going to keep counting. So you're not at 0 every single time. Okay, particularly if it's a short break. All right? All right, so I wanted to share with you guys the importance and what a gratitude journal is, because again, why did I start this series? I'm a mom, a widow who overcame anxiousness, mood swings due to lifestyle changes. I just said I didn't want to be medicated. I wanted to try to make different changes in my life to make me feel better. So how could I do that? How could I do it, okay? And so one of the things that in my studies, in my lifestyle changes of trying to mind shift, right, of trying to mindset shift, one of the things that I did was I learned about gratitude journal. And it's something that my husband and I implemented with our kids every time when we would sit down for dinner. And that is having gratitude for something that's happened in your day. And so at our dinner table, when our kids were little, we would ask them, what 3 good things happened to you today? Okay, that's something that my husband and I would ask my kids. What 3 good things happened to you today? And my kids would say, you know, whatever little things that they would say or whatever. But it put them in a frame of mind, and it puts you in a frame of mind that no matter how crazy today is, you probably will have 3 good things happen to you. And so it's a mindset reset, because people can really get into the doldrums, if you will, about what is going on in their life, okay? And so that is like just teaching you guys the basics about having gratitude. And so a gratitude journal is something where you have a journal and you're sort of writing down, well, how do I feel about this? What do I, you're writing your gratitude. Instead of telling somebody at your kitchen table, you are telling your journal, right? And so that's what a gratitude journal is, y'all. How about that? That's right. If I could reach my cheer button, I would cheer. All right. We are at 13 minutes and 18 seconds on here. Our episode is about expressing gratitude. Why is expressing gratitude so important for your life? The reason being is because I did a video last week, and I'm sure I shared it with you. 80% of the thoughts that float through our head are negative. 80%, let me say that again. 80% of our thoughts are negative, okay? So we are always starting. Science says that. Science, not me, science, right? And so if we're dealing with 80% negative thoughts, what are we doing on a daily basis to pull that down to 70%? To boost that 20 up to 30, right? But you see what I'm saying? What are we doing? And what I'm saying today, what I'm suggesting is expressing gratitude is one way to start affecting that ratio, okay? That's one way to affect your ratio, okay? All right, you guys, we are moving and grooving. We're at 1440 over here, so we're getting very close to being at 15, okay? So expressing gratitude, remembering something good happened to you this morning, right? Now, my book series is called Start Your Day with a Win. Why is it called that? Because I like to start my day with something that makes me feel good. Thus, I got my gratitude kicking as soon as I start in the morning. As hard as this is to talk, have an idea every day, be losing weight publicly, like all these things are challenging, right? But the win, every time I get and say, hey, I had a great life, it's a win in the column for me. You feel me? So it's something that I can have gratitude about, okay? So I'm already 15 and a half. I'm already 15 and a half on that, okay? So let me read your comments real fast. Thank you so much for liking the lives, you guys. Thank you so much chat. Please put some hearts and some thumbs ups in the chat so the algorithm know that we're having a good time, all right? So now is the time to do our first 60 kettlebell swings, okay? We're doing our first kettlebell swing. All right. Oh my goodness, Ty, you're doing, wow, okay. Ty's mentioning that her treadmill has no pause. I'm sorry to hear about that. One thing that I did yesterday for all my YouTube family is I pinned a comment in all my exercise videos that gave a link to all of my, to every equipment that I'm using. So that way, if anybody is interested, as soon as you go to any of the videos of exercise, obviously not this one yet because I'm not off and haven't done it, but I put so if you're interested in, what kind of treadmill is this or whatever, I have it pinned. Okay, so you know what I mean? Because this thing, y'all saw how light it was for me just to do the daggone incline. That was crazy. All right. And I ran on this treadmill on Friday, okay? And I'll probably run today. I think my goal will probably run like 5 minutes or something. I'm gonna do something. It's hard for me to just walk on a treadmill. I don't find it, it's just challenging for me mentally. I don't find it very exciting. All right, so if now it's time for us to do our first 60 kettlebell swings. So if you have your gloves, I probably should put some of those on my showcase as well. Make sure you have some gloves. Why? Because when you are grabbing any kind of weight, kettlebell, dumbbell, or whatever, and you are gripping, you're gripping it around your hand just like this, along this crease, it will put calluses in your hands, okay? And so my women who want to have their nice soft hands going, you need some gloves, okay? All right. So Miss V says, yes. When and what time do your gratitude videos go live? For the vision board, you mean my vision board classes? My vision board classes, I think that's what you're talking about. I think that's what you're talking about, Miss V. I hope that's what you're talking about, because we're talking about today, expressing gratitude. This is just the episode for today's class. I don't have any sort of gratitude videos that are separate, but what I did this weekend, okay, thank you. All right. So what I did this weekend is, I taught 3 vision board classes, and they're on my page. But I'm teaching somewhere 8:30 p.m. Eastern time, 9 o'clock Eastern time. I haven't pinned down a time, but when I tell you, you will learn so many ways of how to use a vision board. I'd be like, man, I just be having such a good time. My daughter had came in to the second class, I think, this weekend. And it was just, man, listen, I hope they got something out of it. Because when I tell you, it's just helped my mind to be motivated. Man, come on now. All right, y'all, let's keep on going with our kettlebells. I don't want to waste our time today. I want to keep us moving today, okay, as much as I can. Or we're not wasting our time, but I don't want to make our workout too long. All right, so let's go ahead and do 0 to 20. And again, we can do hard things, so we want to try to do start it off with our heavier weight, okay? That's what we want to try to do today, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, woo, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. My God. All right, okay. So we just did 20 right there, okay? All right. So yes, hi, I am Seeds. How are you? How's it going? Hello, how are you doing? All right, how's everybody doing? How's everybody on my TT side? How are you guys doing today? I hope everybody is doing good. I'm cheering us on today. We are going to keep going. If you are starting with me, we have been doing this now. I think we've probably been about 3 months on this journey right now. I've been showing up Monday through Friday, every single week. I missed one day having a appendix removed. My birthday is on the 23rd. The anniversary of my husband's death is the 22nd. I'm going to do everything I can to check on myself mentally to see if I can show up and be here. And I feel pretty good. I told you guys in September that this is generally an emotional month for me, but I'm telling y'all, I'm feeling good. So let's go ahead. We did from 0 to 20. Let's go ahead and get from 20 to 40. All right? And remember, you can do hard things. Now, if you started with your heavy one and you want to switch over to your lighter kettlebell, go ahead and do it. My women out there, we lift weights because we want to always be able to open up heavy things, okay? We want to be able to open up heavy things, okay? Do not be afraid of bulking up. It's not even... Thank you so much, Jamriana. How you doing? Yes, okay. Ty, I love to hear that. I love to hear it, okay? All right, you guys. So let's go ahead. We already did 0 to 20. We're going to go ahead and we're going to do 20 to 40. All right, 20, woo, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, come on y'all, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, woo, 39, 40, woo. You guys, I felt that right here in my core, okay? We just did 40 kettlebell swings, okay? So, you guys, you can do it. You can do hard things, okay? You can do hard things, all right? If you are looking for a consistent workout Monday through Friday, come on with us at 8:30, okay? We come on. We do kettlebell swings, we use a weighted vest on an incline treadmill, and we talk about things that are important, all right, for our lives, okay? Now, the gratitude, we'll talk about that some more, okay? Let's go ahead and get 40 to 60, 40 to 60, okay? That's our halfway part. For you guys who don't know, when I started this show, to start your day with a win, which I initially called the Backyard Burning Boost, I could not even do 100 kettlebells, okay? I couldn't do 100 kettlebell swings with a 10-pound. I am now doing 120 kettlebell swings with a 15-pound, okay? So this is proof that you can do hard things, all right? This is proof you can do hard things, all right? So don't be listening to people tell you can't do it. Yes, you can. All right, because we're doing it right now. All right, you guys, we're going to go ahead and go from 40 to 50. If you are new with kettlebell swings, okay, you are making sure your bell is sort of staying very level with your shoulder when you bring your swing up, okay, right? Then when you're open here, you know, you're getting some hip hinging, right? And you're using your hips, boom, boom, in order to pull that thing up so you can get the power. That's going to get you the full body connection of the kettlebell swing. The thighs, the abs, the shoulders, the back, the arms, okay? So you're not just arm movement. You want to boom with your thighs, okay? All right, y'all, let's go. All right, we're doing from 40 to 60, right? 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. All right. Woo! 40, 41, 42, 43. Come on, y'all. 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Woo! Oh my gosh. Okay, you guys. So we have done 60. All right, Miss V. You know what's going on now. All right, you guys. This is our Hey Rose life. Hey Rose in Sri Lanka. All right, you guys. Now gets to the anger management part of our situation, okay? We are doing the anger management part of our thing, okay? Now, what does that mean, anger management? This is when we do our punches, okay? I always encourage us to get our anger management on. So we're gonna lead with, this is our right hand, okay? I know sometimes it's weird when you're looking at somebody on camera, you wanna do the other hand, whichever way you do it. But we're gonna lead with this hand for 30, then we're gonna switch over and lead with this hand for 30, okay? All right, and we always, y'all know what we do. We uppercut, cross, right? That's what the guy told us it's called. Hey, Miss V, yes. All right, so you ready? Let's go. One, what do we got? Uppercut. One, uppercut, two, uppercut, three, uppercut, four, uppercut, five, uppercut, six. Excuse me, remember, we're going to be intentional with this. We're not flailing with our arms. We're adding power. Uppercut, 7, okay? So when we punch, you're not trying to punch your face. You are punching out because, hey, listen, somebody in the Walmart parking lot just got peppery, right? Uppercut, 8. Uppercut, 9. I'm joking. We're not hitting anybody at the Walmart. Uppercut, 10, right? Uppercut, 11. Now, Miss V, you notice how much easier these are than when we first started? Uppercut, 11. Uppercut, 12. Uppercut, 13. Uppercut, 14. Uppercut, 15. Uppercut, 16. Uppercut, 17. Okay, if you need trouble with thinking about it, imagine an uppercut is hitting under somebody's chin. Uppercut, 18. Uppercut, 19. All right, uppercut, 20. Uppercut, 21. Uppercut, 22. Okay, uppercut, 23. All right, uppercut, 24. Now this will get your heart rate going, okay? Uppercut, 25. Uppercut, 26. All right, uppercut, 27. Now you are leading with the same foot that you are leading with your hand. So you're leading with this hand, which is my right. You're leaning with your right foot, okay? So again, and you're keeping your hands up because you don't want nobody ding you in your nose, right? So you're like keeping it up here, all right? 26, okay. Uppercut, 27. Uppercut, 28. Uppercut, 29. Uppercut, 30. All right? And so we have just done 30. Now, let's cheer that on. We got to cheer that on. We got to give ourselves some love. All right, you guys. Make sure you are tapping up the live. Derek for show. Welcome in. Andrew E. Welcome in, y'all. How y'all doing today? We are just Island Girl. Welcome in. Fit Bestie. Welcome in. Will 23353. Welcome in. Chashira Rodriguez probably. Welcome in. User 274. Welcome in. Yes, we are doing these. And the thing of it is, April Ray, welcome in. Andrew E. Welcome in. The more that you do it, the easier that it is. Thank you, Miss Design Enterprises, M3 Design Enterprises, for getting the #1 gifter badge. Thank you. The more that we do it, the easier that it gets, and it really becomes more effective, okay? And so we are going to just keep going and keep fighting our fight and doing our thing, okay? So let's go ahead. Woo. Let's do that. So now we're leading, okay? So we got our left foot, for me anyway. I'm leaning in with my left, And so I'm going to start leading with my left, okay? Yes, yes, all right? So we're going to make sure we do that. So we're doing uppercut, uppercut, and then we're counting. Uppercut, uppercut, 1, right? So y'all can tell this isn't my regular hand because it's always like, yeah. Hey, my friend, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, Rose. Yes, it's going to rain here. Hi, Rose. Guys, Rose is in Sri Lanka. She's my friend. When I go over to Sri Lanka, I'm going to look up Rose. Uppercut, uppercut, 2. Uppercut, uppercut, 3. Keep your hands up. Uppercut, uppercut, 4. Uppercut, uppercut, 5. And you guys notice how when you are using your less dominant hand, it'd be like more effort. Uppercut, uppercut, 6. I know it feels like it for mine. Uppercut, uppercut, 7. Uppercut, uppercut, 8. But you want to put some power in it. Uppercut, uppercut, 9. Act like you're doing a body shot. Uppercut, uppercut, 10. Okay? Uppercut, uppercut, 11. Okay? Uppercut, uppercut, 12. You're doing Creed. Uppercut, uppercut, 13. Okay? Hands up. Uppercut, uppercut, 14. Uppercut, uppercut, 15. Uppercut, uppercut, 16. All right? You're going to keep this going. Uppercut, uppercut, 17. Uppercut, uppercut, 18. All right? Uppercut, uppercut, 19. We're going to keep going. Uppercut, uppercut, 20. We got knees and elbows next. Uppercut, uppercut, 21. All right? Uppercut, uppercut, 22. Uppercut, uppercut, 23. Uppercut, uppercut, 24. All right? We are doing these punches to get any of our frustration out of our central nervous system. All right? The person who messed up your Subway sandwich, uppercut, uppercut, 25. The person who cut you off in traffic, uppercut, uppercut, 26. Right? The person who's rude at work, uppercut, uppercut, 27. Uppercut, uppercut, 28. Uppercut, uppercut, 29. Okay? The people who mess with Miss V at work, uppercut, uppercut, 30. All right? And so you want to make sure you are punching with intention. We ain't just, doing this. This ain't what we doing. We ain't about that life, right? We are keeping our hands up and we are moving our bodies with intention, okay? If you ever look at a boxer's body, any boxer in their prime be so cut up. Why is that? Because just doing this right here, man, that stuff is a lot of work. All right, y'all. Make sure you're hydrating. It's time to do some ab work and do our elbows to knees. Our elbows to knees. I hope everybody's having a good time this morning. Your girl's a little bit tired, but you know what? We show up for one another. That's how you get stuff done, by showing up for one another, right? I feel like, hey, if they're going to be here, I'm going to be here. We're going to be here together. All right, so let me get some water real fast. Let me get some water. Yes, yes. Congratulations. I got to get you a little chair there, Ty. Wait a minute. I'm going to get you a little chair going. Hey, M3, I'm going to give you a hand clap. M3, thank you so much for liking it live and putting some likes on the board for us today. Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you so much. We are doing what we got to do, you guys, for my women out here. And I'm telling you, women listen, I'm over 30, I'm over 40, okay? And it keeps on going up. The number keeps going up. How do we keep on doing it? How do we keep, hey, Moon, thanks for giving the number 2 gifter badge. How do we keep on staying mobile? By getting out there and doing things, right? I have people who are my age and younger, and they stop walking, they stop exercising, and now they're using walkers. And now they're using, they're in a wheelchair. When they go to the Walmart or they go to the Target or wherever they're going, they got to be in them seats because they gave up their mobility. Please do not give up your mobility before it's time. Do not make the life have to take your mobility from you. Do not surrender it. Walk as long as you can. Walk for as long as you can. Be as mobile for as long as you can. When I go to my gym in my neighborhood, I often see people who are in their 70s working out. They are saying to the world, I am not giving away my mobility. What's up, Jeffrey? How you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. How was your weekend? They are saying, I am not surrendering my mobility. Okay, and it's so easy for, you're just sitting on the couch all the time. It's very easy for people not to give up their mobility. Don't do it. make that doggone mobility be taken from you. It's going, you kicking and screaming, okay? Kicking and screaming, right? Okay, we are giving up our mobility too soon. All right, you guys, we're going to do our 30. Yes, we're going to do our 30 elbows to knees to start working a little bit on our hip fat. And you guys, I'm switching over from my full eggs to egg whites. I think that's going to help me move a little bit faster. Yes, yes, Miss Ty, you here? Yes, I love this. I'm going to pin that message. Ty is saying she's 73. I want to share this with the group, Ty. I'm 73 years young, and she wants to enjoy this journey. I have more days behind me than I have in front of me. And listen, anybody over 50, that's basically the case. Shoot, honestly, anybody over 45, because most folks don't make it to 90. I think the life expectancy in America is somewhere in the 70s, okay? It's somewhere in the 70s. It may have gone up a little bit, but you know, who knows with COVID, I thought it came back down. So again, here we have one of my tribe members who is up here with her 20 pound weight. She gets on her treadmill, you know, every day, and she's 73, and she's saying, hey y'all, I can do it, you can do it too. So that's how we're trying to motivate you today. I gotta step back here because this thing is so long. All right, so we're gonna do elbows to knees, you guys. We're gonna start on this side. 1, okay? You are getting your, and you can do this. You can get this elbow to this knee. 2, whoa. 3, you can do it. 4, 5, 6, 7, and you don't have to do it fast. 8, you just take your time. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, okay? Get that elbow to that knee, okay? It strengthens the muscles along the side of your abs. As we lose weight, we want to have strong muscles once we burn off all the fat, okay? You know what I'm saying? So you can't spot really, like what they say, you can't really spot weight train, but once all that fat is gone, boom, my muscles are going to be like, yes, we was doing elbows to knees, all right? So we did our 15. Let's go ahead, y'all, and do another 15, 16, 17, 18, take your time, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, oh wow, 27, 28, 29, 30. Guys, I have a confession. We didn't tell me to take off my weighted vest, you guys. This is what I'm talking about. Because I used this weighted vest all week last week, now I'm up here. I've done the kettlebells with the weighted vest on. I didn't even feel that the weighted vest was on. And that's how weighted vests work, you guys. Weighted vests work because they are literally, once you get used to them, yes, your body is working harder, but you get used to them, okay? So I literally remember last week when I was doing the kettlebells, right? Last week I was doing the kettlebells, and as soon as I did one kettlebell and I had this vest on, I was like, oh my God, y'all gotta tell me. I did the first 60 kettlebells, you guys, with this thing, with this on. So this is really, wow, this is really like a blessing. I am just so like, oh my goodness. We are doing it. All right, I'm just making sure I got my stuff on here. Okay. All right. We're going to do 30, you guys. We're doing 30 on the other side. We're going to do 30 on the other side, you guys. All right. Woo. Let's go. We're going to do 30 on the other side, you guys, because we can do hard things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, come on, look how high that leg goes up. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, woo, Lord Jesus, 18, 19, 20, okay? We're going to get 10. Let me just see what you guys are saying. Yes, all right, yes. Good morning, Florell. How are you? Florell Anthony, who I think is new Yes, Ty, I am. Thank you so much. Florell Anthony is saying exercise is so crucial to maintain mobility. I have been doing more exercise and I do feel so much better. Okay, just found you this morning. Thank you. Such a motivation to continue. Thank you so much. I'm going to cheer that on. I'm going to cheer that on this morning. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. You guys, and this is what we're talking about. You don't have to be perfect, but you do need to show up for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, people will criticize you. People will say you're not moving fast enough. They will say all those things, but you know what you do? You keep running your race. You keep running your race. You know what I'm saying? Because I know for me, I'm just running mine. All right, you guys, let's get our next 15. All right, let's get our next 15. All right, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Come on, y'all. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, woo, 27, 28, 29, woo, 30. All right, y'all. So we just did 30 on this. We are doing what we have to do. Yes, yes, oh my goodness. Yes, so FS is saying that they have a weight vest and they work with it every day. And I like the exercise you're doing with it. All right, well, thank you for that, SF. I like to be creative because I do have a tendency, good morning, welcome in, to get bored with things pretty quickly. And so by trying different things, doing kettlebells, doing different things, it just moves me along. You know, it just moves me along. And again, I'm not perfect by any stretch, but I'm going to keep showing up for myself, you know? And I think that's the thing that I want people to remember in life. No matter what it is, you just have to commit to showing up for yourself, okay? All right, so you guys, we are already at over halfway point for our exercise. And so let me tighten up and finish up our gratitude, the gratitude part of our workout, right? We want to talk about, get through this lesson. So expressing gratitude is one way for us to combat those 80% of negative thoughts that we have, okay? One way to combat it is through expressing gratitude. You can write it down in a gratitude journal. I am grateful for this. I'm grateful, like for me, I'll say, hey, I'm grateful for my workout this morning. I'm grateful for the people who showed up. I'm grateful for the people who communicated in the chat. Like right there, that's already 3 things of gratitude. And I ain't even done the workout yet, okay? Start thinking about every day, what are some of the simple things that you're grateful for, okay? I'm grateful I can pay my bills. I'm grateful for having a roof over my head, okay? All right, so how to use it. If you are grumpy in the morning, maybe it's something you should do in the morning time. If you're somebody who at night feels like you didn't get anything done, start counting the things that you're grateful for at night. You know, now, and I told you why this works, because science says 80% of our thoughts are negative. If anybody has any questions about how to use gratitude to reset your mind for a mindset shift, please put it in the chat. All right, y'all, I'm already at 2 minutes on this. If y'all remember what I did last week, I did intervals, okay? On Friday, I did intervals. All right, I might do intervals today. Woo! Man, y'all see your girl leaning. I'm leaning. Woo! I'm leaning today. So we have completed the learning portion with the weighted vest. I mean, with the gratitude, showing gratitude and how to use a gratitude journal. All right? That's right. Y'all can't say, I don't come on here with some kind of tips of some kind. I always got some kind of tips of some kind, all right? I'm liking this weighted vest, you guys, I must confess. Now, I've had one, but I've never used one on a treadmill until now. All right, we're at the 3-minute. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. I'm just gonna turn myself up and just a couple more, get a little faster with it or whatever. See how I do, all right? Okay, we're getting rid of these toxins in our system. We're using exercise to warm up our body, help release toxins, help release toxins. We want our toxins to be gone, okay? We're gonna drink water. Also, we're gonna put some vinegar in that water to help us release toxins, all right? Yes, yes. We just pushing ourselves just a skosh more, y'all. Just a skosh more, all right? All right? We're just pushing ourselves a little bit more. We want my yoga pants to be a little bit looser, all right? We want my arm fat to be a little bit less. That's right. Ain't nothing wrong with calling it out. I'm moving in the right direction, okay? All right, I've already did 1 minute running. We wanna, I call this a slog, but you know what I'm saying. We're gonna get to 2 minutes on the interval. We're at 4.5 minutes. I just wanna show you guys, if you don't know how to do an interval on a treadmill, this is how, okay? You can run for 2 minutes, walk for 1. It's a great way to get up your heart rate and burn some calories. All right? All right? Now it's hard to talk, but you know, all right. So we're down, we did 5, okay? We hit the 5-minute mark. So now, whoo, y'all, we walk for a minute, okay? That's how you do an interval to jumpstart your burning, your fat burning, or whatever. And it really helps you with your cardio, with your heart, okay? With your heart health. Now, we can walk for 2 minutes and run for 2 minutes, okay? And again, in order for this to be effective, you don't have to be running 5 miles an hour. You don't. Y'all can see, just in the way I'm breathing, how much harder it was. I went from 3.0 to 3.8, okay? I went from, hey, Mr. Atlanta, I went from 3.0 to 3.8. And by doing that, it made my heart work more, all right? So again, y'all know in this journey, I keep on coming down. I'm down a little bit more weight this morning, okay? So if y'all see me from the first video, and you guys keep looking at these videos, you're gonna see me shrinking down, just melting, okay? Because it can be done. All right, let me see what my time is saying. Okay, it says 6:41. So when it gets to 7, we're gonna do a 2-minute jog or slog, as it were, interval. And again, it doesn't have to be fast. It doesn't have to be fast because, one, we have on a weighted vest, right? We're on an incline. So this is more something that I do because I get bored, all right? All right, we're at 3.8 again, all right? We're on 3.8, and all we're doing is just giving our heart just a big hug. When you push yourself a little bit, it's just like you saying to your heart, I got you. I'm not gonna let you get clogged up with too much grease. I'm not gonna let stress take us out of here, right? That's how you're giving your heart a big hug, all right? All right, and again, you got your weighted vest on. You just like, okay, I got this thing. I got this thing. You just picking up your feet one step at a time. That's all you're doing. All right? All right? That's what we're doing. We are putting a W in the win column this morning. We are putting a W in the win column this morning. All right? We are already at 8 minutes. All right? That means less than a minute and we can walk. All right? This is a simple way to get you to burn more calories in less time. So let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, y'all. Let's keep going. Yes, we are doing it, fam. We are doing it. We have less than 20 seconds, 15 seconds. Yes, we're just doing it this morning. We're just giving ourselves a little interval. 8, 9 minutes, okay? Now we're back at 3 miles an hour, okay? So we're at 9 minutes, all right? Now, woo, your girl is parched, all right? So that's how you do, let me get some water. Woo. I'm gonna hit the pause button so I can get some water. Woo, man. So, you guys, yes. Wow, 60 swings, yes. I am so happy with that. Yes, how are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? London, hello. Ariella, how you doing? You know, yes, 60 swings with a 20-pound. Yes, how you doing? Yes, all right. So guys, again, we're doing a little bit at a time to get stronger, okay? We're doing a little bit at a time to get stronger, all right? Okay? We're doing a little bit at a time. A lot of people, you know, they always got a comment of what you're doing, right? But you got to remember to run your own race, okay? My water's done, so I might walk the rest of the way. But I feel fantastic. I feel fantastic this morning because we can do hard things, okay? We can do hard things. We are simply walking this morning. That's all we're doing. We did about, 5 minutes where we did a slow jog, okay? We kept our weighted vest on throughout. We're just getting the toxins out of our system, okay? That's all we're doing, okay? We want to stay mobile. We want to stay mobile as much as we can and for as long as we can. You guys, you know, I got to give you guys a video update. I did a video tribute to my husband last night because I created a vision board for Black men that really was inspired by how positive and encouraging of a person that he was. I did a video about that last night. I did a video yesterday morning about Shador finally being named QB2. Y'all know the Browns lost yesterday. Child, if I had some booze, I would put booze in the chat. So I did a video about that and how, you know, I really feel the coach's ego is the problem. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has an ego. I get that. But when you let your ego get in the way of, you know, the money, the, you know, productivity of the team, like, wow, that's so big. So I did a video about that. Asia Wilson winning her 3rd WNBA title in 4 years. I did a video, y'all, about that. We're at 11:26, y'all. I did a video about that. And how her boyfriend, WNBA player Bam Adebayo, is just so supportive to her because, you know, we always hear about how, oh, men don't want a strong woman and this and that. And he supports her and is kind and loving towards her and has no problem with public displays of affection of him supporting a strong woman. And that just warmed my heart. So I did that. So if you guys want to see any videos that I've done lately, I did that over the weekend. I did a video because I had done a video about Megan, the Duchess of Sussex, and it went viral. It got a lot of views, I should say, on my TT side. And people had questions and comments and this and that. And so I did another video to explain, you know, why people dislike this woman so much. And so that's on. So if you're looking for some motivation, but also tied to cultural events, check out some of my videos short and so forth. And my long video from last week was about healthy relationships versus unhealthy relationships, okay? And so I would love my exercise family to support and check out some of these videos, you know, and leave some comments, get some engagement going, you know. We are at 13, you guys. We are 2 minutes away from completing the first day of the second week of the treadmill kettlebell weighted vest workout. This is the first day of the second week, okay? So we're gonna see what is going on with this. And we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. I'm convinced that we got this. I am convinced, you guys. I hope you all are feeling productive. I hope your goals are moving in the right direction. I wore some jeans that I hadn't worn in a few months or whatever, like on Friday, because again, I keep coming down on my sizes or what have you, and things just aren't as tight, all right? So we can do this. You don't have to get on medication and drugs. You gotta have a commitment to yourself. You know, not that if that's your choice, I'm not shaming you. Do you? All right, we're at 14 something. Yes, I think we're like at 14 minutes and a half, I think. 14:36, you guys, 14:36. We're gonna go ahead and do 15. And then, wait a minute, we gotta do our 80 to 120 kettlebells. That's what we gotta do. We gotta do our 80, we did our punches, we did our knees to elbows. We gotta finish our 80 to 120 kettlebells, you guys. All right, that's our 15 minutes on there. So now, to finish up our day, all right, you guys, to finish up, yes, we are doing it, you guys. Thank you for hanging on in here. Let's go ahead and get our last 60 of the kettlebell swings. I am going to take this off because your girl is worn out. So we did, believe it or not, we did some work today. I had that thing on the whole time. Y'all see, you feel me? You see, it's a real workout, and it doesn't have to, it feels so low intensity, it feels so low impact, but it gets it in, okay? It gets it in. You will lose weight. You will start to see, like, wait, how am I, how is this happening? You will start feeling it, all right? So let's go and get 60 to 80. 60 to 80, we did 20 to 40, 40 to 60, 0 to 20, 20 to 40, 40 to 60. Now we're gonna go 60 to 80. Where's my kettlebell? I moved my kettlebell because God forbid I slip and I don't wanna run into a kettlebell. So, but it was back here for a reminder. Make sure you guys are stretching. Make sure you're stretching. Make sure you are doing whatever you got to do so that you can feel better, okay? Make sure you are doing that. All right, okay, let's go ahead and get these real quick. All right, so we can call it a day. We're doing 60 to 80. 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80. All right, you guys, we've got 80 done, all right? All right, now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go from 80 to 100, all right? Woo, man, we ain't playing. 80 to 100, let's get it. All right, if you are new to kettlebells, you just take your time, swing, take your time, okay? It's a great full body workout, but just take your time. You don't have to be fast. You can start at 5, go up to 10, go up to 15, go up to 20, whatever you're doing or what have you, it's okay, all right? Just take your time because we don't want to hurt ourselves, all right? So now we did from 60 to 80. Now we're going to go from 80 to 100. Woo! Y'all can tell. It's some work going on up in here now. It's some work going on up in here. All right, 60 to 80, 80 to 100. 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. All right, you guys, we have gotten to 100 kettlebell swings. All right, see y'all tomorrow, Ty. Yes, yes. Okay, thank you so much for coming in. All right, you guys, we just did our 100 kettlebells, okay? When we started this, I could barely get 100 kettlebell swings in, all right? Now, we end ours at 120, okay? So these are our last 20 for the day, you guys. You should be giving yourselves a round of applause. If you're getting through this exercise routine with me, you should be giving yourself a round of applause because we are getting so much stuff done. And I'm so proud. I'm getting stronger every day, every week. So let's go ahead and do it. All right, you guys, this is 100 to 120, all right? And we done. We done after this, y'all. We done did the thing. 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. Woo! All right, y'all. We just did that thing just like that. We're done. That is 120, you guys. Man, y'all can tell I am wore out. I am wore out. But we did 120 of the kettlebell swings. We did 30 on each side of the punches. And we did 30 on each side of the knees and elbows. And we did 30 minutes on the treadmill, all right? And so, listen, I don't know what else you want to do today, but we're going to go ahead and claim that win for the day, okay? We're going to go ahead and claim that win because we just had a wonderful workout. So I hope when you guys do your gratitude for today, your 3 things that you feel good about, I hope starting your day with me is one of the things that you are grateful for, okay? Getting your exercise in. Let that be one thing that you're grateful for. You deciding to take care of yourself. Let that be one thing that you're grateful for. Somebody right now can't get up, can't reach their phone. You can. Something that you can be grateful for. Somebody can't even walk from the couch to the kitchen. If you can, that's something that you can be grateful for, right? It doesn't take a lot to see that you have blessings in your life. It's not a lot, but a lot of people got their little blinders on and this and that, right? And so I want you guys today to remember, have some gratitude for something in your life, okay? I know my hair looking crazy today, but I'm grateful that I have hair. You feel what I'm saying? I'm grateful that I have hair, right? So that's what I'm talking about today, right? Be grateful for something, okay? And your lesson today was all about gratitude. And I will see you all tomorrow, Monday, which will be Tuesday at 8:30 Eastern Time. 8:30 Eastern Time, I'm going to see you guys, and we're going to work out. If you all are wondering where my equipment is, please look at my showcase. Please look at my descriptions, what have you, whatever the information is, so that you can see it, okay? Because I want you guys to start with me and join me, because we're going to have fun every day we're on here, all right? So have a good one, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Woo. All right, you guys, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you, Basic Fever '09. Have a wonderful one. You just coming on, but we are getting off because we've already been on for over an hour. Have a wonderful day.